Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear the music here in Wichita as the Spartans are just about ready to face the Halstead Dragons in this first round of sub-state play on the road to Hutch. For the Spartans and the Dragons, I am Ben Shackelford, your humble host for today's game between these Spartans and these Dragons. Just a little background information on the two teams. The Dragons coming in 7-13 as they cleared up some good wins against Rose Hill twice and Conway Springs once, as some quality wins for them as trying to make the making the long drive all the way from Halstead down to Wichita, and the Spartans playing at home for this first round matchup. Spartans coming into this game 15-5, 2-2 in their last four games, as they have high hopes for this sub-state matchup here, trying to make it back to Hutch after a 2-year absence. Or pardon, no, 1-year absence. Just barely missing the mark last year as they unfortunately lost to the Cheney Cardinals 59-49 in the sub-state finals last year. And the Dragons 0-4 in their last four games, so looking to improve on that with some good play here. Looking at this Dragon roster, it's not a lot of height here for this Halstead team, although they do have some athletes. I distinctly remember Braxton Creed, Joey Millspa, and Breeson Bigley as some very, very fast and athletic guys on the track. Went against a lot of those guys, as I've gone against a few of those guys on the track a couple times, and let me say, they have some athletic dudes. But for the Spartans, their athleticism could be called second to none here, as they have a definite size advantage here over the Dragons of Halstead. David Chege, Jaden Parker, and AJ Batiste, all over 6'1". We'll be looking to get some easy offense here in this game and hopefully create some perimeter opportunities for the Spartans. There'll be some players to look out for in this game for Collegiate, as well as Carter Drumright. Look for a lot of threes from him in this game, as the Spartans will try to capitalize on perimeter opportunities. Like we said, Spartans coming off of a loss to Andale in their last game of the year, looking to rebound after that, and rebound in a gargantuan way, trying to make it all the way to the state tournament in the first time since the 2022-23 season. And
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
in preparation for the start of this game, we will be back right after this national anthem. Just as we said, ladies and gentlemen, the lights are on here in Wichita as the Spartans at home are taking on the Dragons of Halstead. And now for the starting lineup, 6'1" senior Braxton Creed for the Dragons. And the Spartans, 5'10" senior number 2, Jack Grace. Number 3, Joey Millspaw for the Halstead Dragons. 6'1". Don't want to get him in too many fast break situations as he is very fast. And then AJ Batiste, number 3, 6'1" junior for the Spartans. Keaston Shields, number 10, 6'3" senior for the Drags. The Dragons. And number 11, Jaden Parker, 6'2" junior. And for the Dragons, Cohen Corona, 6 foot senior. And Carter Drumright for the Spartans, number 15, 5'7" senior. And rounding out the lineup for the Dragons, it'll be number 15, Noah Deal, 5'10" junior. And number 33 for the Spartans, the big man in the middle, David Chege. Spartans definitely have a size advantage in this one, which is contrary to a lot of games before, as sometimes they have definitely been very, very outmatched in terms of height. But their skill is second to none, as we may say. Look for some good transition buckets from AJ Batiste in this game. Jaden Parker, a good Jaden drive to the rim is very, very hard to stop for an opposing defender. And David Chege, 6'6", coming a full 3 inches taller than number 10, Keaston Shields, who will be the middleman for this Halstead team. As on the floor, the Spartans are about ready to get it going. Halstead and Collegiate do have some ties in this game, as a nice shout out goes out to the upper school bio teacher Ms. Gerstner, as she taught at Halstead before coming to Collegiate. So a shout out there goes to one of the faculty members for the Spartans. As we know, the academics come before the athletics, and David Chege wins the tip against number 14 Corona, and it's Carter Drumright with the ball, looking to facilitate this perimeter offense for the Spartans. Jack Grace doesn't see a driving lane there, stops, pops, gets it to Jaden Parker. He sees a lane to the rim, and he takes it for an easy right-hander that time. Almost lost the ball that time, but the Spartans are able to capitalize. Now it's a runaway opportunity by Keaston Shields. He flops that one off the back of the backboard, and Spartans recover. Batiste with a strong rebound. And now it's a pass in the corner. Jack Grace buries one from there. And there is a place where he can make it. And a great steal yet again by Jaden Parker off the inbound. Spartan defense is humming here early. Ball is out of bounds, tipped away by the Dragons. Staying with the Spartans down on the Dragons' end. Great defense here to start from the Spartans. Not a minute to go in the a minute down in the first quarter, and it is already 5-0 Spartans. But Jaden Parker falls on the floor and gets called for a travel on that play. It's back to this Halstead offense. It's number 1 Creed handling. Shields gets it rejected by David Chege. You don't want to contest David in the lane. And a long pass, quarterback pass up ahead, is whiffed on the layup that time by AJ Batiste. The Dragons down quickly the other way, but quickly down as well is Jaden Parker. Spins out of a quick trap. Now it's him driving to the lane, kicks it to AJ back out. Got deep in the paint that time, but now it's AJ recovering. Trying to make something here. Gets it to Carter in the corner. We know he can make those corner shots. Dribbles out of number 15, Noah Deal's defense. Pardon me, or correct me in the live stream if I'm saying that correctly. And Jaden Parker does one of his signature drives to the rim through heavy contact and finishes. 7-0 Spartan lead with 6:10 left in this first quarter. It's a trap on Corona, and he reacts to the Spartan defense with a travel. Going back to the Spartans is the ball. And timeout by Halstead. Great defense here by the Spartans early in this game. 7-0, 6:06 left in the first quarter. I'm Ben Shackelford here in Wichita. A very, very substantial crowd here for the Halstead Dragons, as they brought a good amount of people out from, was it up north, and the Spartan crowd.
Spartans ball.
Spartan crowd very densely populated here on the home bleachers for this sub-state matchup. Last home game of the year for these Collegiate Spartans, and it's a good student section as well. As Carter Drumright drives to the rim and takes one of his own. Going to the rim, and he'll go to the line to shoot too. Love the aggression from the Spartans here early in this game. It's a aggression we haven't really seen in these past few games too much, but here